is an E21 production.
What's happening, everybody? It's E21. In today's video, I'm going to go over the BPM bass note and how you can set that up. Alright. So I'm going to cut off all this. I'm using the tube preview. It stops right before the from preview where I'm going to cut off. From the endpoint, I'm cutting off. But before we truncate it, let's count what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's 8. You got 8 counts. Jesus Christ. It's just 48.2. So I'm going to quick assign that, and I'm going to assign it to an audio phrase, because your audio phrases is where you use all your bass notes and BPM bass notes. Before you sync it, make sure your start point is correct, your end point is correct. Your bass note, how many beats are in that sample, is correct. Then sync it. And you can hear it stretched. I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it up some more so you can really hear it. That's off. Now we're gonna stretch it. You kind of can hear a little artifacting, so use your stretch types. Go through your stretch types. That can smooth out some artifacts if you get some. Hear all that? We got to smooth that out. Auto, it was on auto. Sounds pretty good. But that right there, let's see if we can smooth that out some more. Now that's synced to 90. 48 BPM synced to 90. Let's try 4. Just going to go through them so you can hear the adjustments that it will do. 5. Now if you hit shift and record, just scroll left or right, up or down, whatever it is, to phrase. Now it's in. I'm going to add an audio track because now I'm going to add a drum loop to it. Alright, so what I did was I started at 90. I guess looping it at 48 was too much. I was getting some little clicks and blips in there. So I tuned it, well not tuned it, I tempoed it down to 75. So I'm taking a 48 tempo, syncing it with a 75 BPM. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So that's an 8 count. 84. So I took a 48 sample, 48 BPM sample, an 84 drum sample, and I'm syncing it to a 75 BPM. Got my start point. My end point. My bass note count. Now we're going to turn it on. So now, the good thing is we can smooth out that artifact that we're hearing. Ooh, 7. That's it. Shift, record. It's in there. Let's see how they sound together. Shit. It's not bad. You know, just grabbing whatever and throwing them together. But that's your BPM sync. So now we're going to turn them off. Let's see how it sounds. If it now let's turn them back on. Mv is an incredible machine. What I did would really only take about 30 seconds, if that. So again, we just went over the Mv BPM bass note. Make sure your start point and your end point are correct, and make sure your bass note count of how many beats are in that sample is correct. Then you can sync. If you have that off, if that was 9, you hear it now. If it was 10, it's not right. 6. So once again, this is E21. I just went over the BPM bass note with the Mv8800. Your start point, your end point, your count of the sample, then throw your BPM sync on. Play with your stretch types. Have fun with the Mv. It's a beast machine. Just have fun with it. Peace, y'all.
This is an E21 production.